The Spurs are at the Warriors this Saturday, December the 4th. The new promo code for this week is CHAMP. CHAMP saves 20% off the entire picksandparlays.net site. This should be a good one. My name's Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and I've got your free pick from Scott the Bulldog Rickenbach. Scott, you are 8-1 on our last free picks together. You are crushing the game right now. How you doing, friend?
Doing well and hoping to keep it going with some NBA action on Saturday. Let's not forget about the NBA. I know there's a bunch of college hoops, but you ready for some NBA, Allie?
I'm ready. Hey, any kind of basketball is welcome in my world. All right, that's just it. So let's talk Spurs at the Warriors. Warriors are -10, totals 219.5. What are you looking at here, Scott?
The key for me with this one is the situation and the Spurs, a very young team rebuilding, but a veteran coach. In fact, I saw where Popovich is going for the all-time winningest NBA coach. He needed 26 wins, I believe, for this season. So he's trying to get there. Well, guess what? The Spurs now, as bad as they are, they're rebuilding, but they have won 3 straight, and they're a young team. And one of the most important factors for a young team, and especially a well-coached young team, is getting that confidence going. And now that they've won 3 straight, think about it. You're coached well, you're winning, you're starting to feel it. The Spurs could be a very dangerous underdog in this spot. But again, it's hard to go against Golden State. This is a team that's been crushing it, including ATS. But honestly, they've had quite a few, got to give them credit, but they've had quite a few miracle ATS covers, so to speak, where I've seen games where it's like, there's no way they're going to end up covering this, and then they would. So they've just been crazy with that. But the thing is, this is a horrible spot for them. They're coming off, this is going to be a back-to-back spot for them, and they played 2 straight against the Suns. Now they lost at Phoenix, and of course, that's the biggest matchup. That's the Pacific Division right there. Is it going to be the Suns or the Warriors? So they're battling it out, and they lost at Phoenix, but then last night's game, which we're making this video prior to that one being in the books, but last night's game was at home for Golden State against Phoenix. Again, that makes this a back-to-back spot, and regardless of that outcome, I've got to like the Spurs here to be very competitive against this Warriors team because it's a flat spot for Golden State. And San Antonio this year, 7 of their 13 losses have been by 8 or less points. And this is a team that has played 20 games this season. Only 5 of them were a loss by more than 10 points. So you're kind of putting a 75% statistical edge in your favor in that only 15 of 20 Spurs games this season have either been Spurs wins or they've lost by 10 or less. And again, I like them to hang around in this game. It's the right time for them. They're starting to feel it, and they're going to, I think, really push Golden State to the brink here in this game.
I love that play. They're a young team. They're a scrappy team. They want to take out guys like the Warriors. They've been watching Steph Curry play for a long time. And this is going to be an emotional spot. The Warriors are going to give it everything they got against the Suns. Granted, Booker is out, but it's going to be a tough spot for them in the back-to-back, as you said. So grab those points. Let me ask you this. Do you think if the Warriors beat the Suns on Thursday night or Friday night, which is when we film this, do you think this line goes up? Should we wait on this and maybe we get 11 or 12 with the Spurs?
There's a chance. I would almost say the opposite, though. To me, if the Suns would happen to beat the Warriors again, and so the Warriors are coming off a loss, it actually could make the books and make the market think, hey, there's no way that the Warriors are going to lose in this spot. They're going to be angry off that loss. So then the line might jump. So either way, you might keep an eye on the line. And of course, it's always important to watch for injury stuff that can happen when you have a back-to-back like this. If there's some type of injury that occurs in the game, that can greatly impact the line the next day. But definitely looking at the Spurs plus the big points in this spot.
I love it. I'm all over this. Yeah, load management, all that stuff. All right,
Yes.
Scott, you are on point as per usual. Picks and Parlays viewers, find Scott the Bulldog Rickenbach over at picksandparlays.net, and let's grab all the points we can with the San Antonio Spurs on Saturday night.